Okay. Or more like you got a residency over there, like you in Vegas or something.
Yeah, there you go. I got property over
Well, Dale, my other co-host, Jen, and I, got to talking, and 2022 has been enlightening for everybody. But I think over the past couple of years that one of the topics of discussion that people gravitate to is dating, and it can be hectic, it can be good, it can be draining, and it can also be informative. So, I came up with the idea of, people sharing their experiences and having,
there.
I'm
No, no,
sorry,
it's not true.
and,
I
us
thought I put you
having,
on mute, my bad.
and us having to talk about it because a lot of people, they share their experiences, but they just go through them and they don't actually, you know, figure out the ups and downs about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, all right, I met a guy, he stole my wallet when he went to the bathroom and he never came back. And then that's how I dealt with that. Like, I don't trust dark skin guys no more. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
I
You
mean,
know
it
what
be
I'm
like that.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm in the middle.
saying?
I'm milk chocolate. I'm good. Shit.
Yeah. So um instead of letting that hang over people's head, you know what I'm saying? I decided to create a platform where, give want to give people opportunities to share their stories and not only share, but trying to help and guide them and share our own experiences to try to give them some type of insight or way of looking at it without it being always negative. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. I'm
Yeah.
about to say I got plenty of stories for you though. Shit.
you, you
It got so bad for me. I quit. I was like, yo, this shit ain't for me. I'm just gonna
Oh,
chill.
okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm out.
so
I'm out the game. Yo. I don't even want to play no more.
Oh my
Yo,
gosh.
wait a minute, not throwing in the towel.
Not the
Through the
hell.
whole through the whole towel in. Y'all got it.
Okay.
Hey, trust me, I feel you. So, Jen, please introduce yourself.
I am Jen, sex coach J Marie, boobtionary, the boobical sexpert. I'm a lot of people. But yes, I am certified sex coach. I'm also a student marriage, family, and sex therapist. Soon to be licensed. And I'm signed on to do this thing with you. I'm here for the long haul, so let's see what we do.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. So, as one of our first guests, we got to talk a little bit, but I want you to introduce yourself, Jazz, and what I'm saying, give us a little background on yourself, and then any type of tidbit that you want to share or put out there. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm Jazz. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, and AKA light skin. But I am stop making me laugh.
Okay.
I am a business owner, small business owner. I make candles, soaps, and incense. And the reason why I went into that area of expertise is because I love candles and I love the fact that you can control how your vibe is in your space. And so I always wanted to help people create their space. You have control over it. So that's one of the things I like to do. And what else you want to know?
Just one question: are you currently dating or are you single?
I'm currently, can I say complicated? Is that an option?
Currently
That's
Yeah,
that's that's
hey, I'm right
complicated.
that's
there
fine.
with you. We complicated. I'm with you. Shit.
Currently complicated. That's
And I
Yeah.
only say that because I've been dealing with the person for 5 years and we've had ups and downs. But I think as I get older, I'm learning how to communicate better and have more patience and work with the person where they are. So that's how I'm able to get through it, if that makes sense.
I
Versus
definitely
throwing in the
understand.
towel.
okay.
Um,
Okay.
Is that a shot? You should just throw a shot at me. God damn. I was today years old when I met you.
Okay.
What I did to you?
You ain't do nothing. You okay? I don't like light skinned guys, so you fine.
I ain't
Ooh,
light
I,
skinned girl.
I know. I said you
Oh,
fine. You fine.
oh, okay. For you, it's the opposite
oh
of tracks. I
shit.
see.
oh Lord.
Oh man, Dale P,
What's up,
please,
man?
please introduce yourself and give us a
Man,
little rundown on your
I
background.
am myself. I don't know. I don't, man, that's a long. I be trying to figure that out. I don't know how to. Man, look, I'm me. What you see is what you get. I'm extremely transparent. I don't really hold back. I don't know how to be nothing else. I don't got time switching sides. That's me. I'm a. What is it? I'm everything. Logo design, flyer design, podcaster. What else we got? Yeah, that's it. I'm not fit. That's just too much. I gotta find a way to explain that shit. I do because it's a
Right.
lot, but you don't want to sit there and say all that. So
Exactly. Like you don't want to be giving out a resume.
yeah, yeah. So yes, my shit is long. So it's just like I'm me. Thank y'all. That's you get to know me as the show go on. It's like I don't. Yeah, but now I'm dope here, the man cave though. Guess eventually I'll get back at it. The whole purpose of that show is really because it's we don't have I say this all the time, men don't have an actual platform, and I really created my show off of anger towards other men because I get tired of them creating these shows and like your main focus is like to poke at women, and it's like,
Mhm.
bro, we not perfect, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I went the other way. So it's like a lot of dudes don't like me because it's like, hey, you giving away the game. uh 35 years old, bro. I don't got time to be playing games. I got
Okay.
kids, bro. So I
Yeah.
think it's more so of you know, getting guys to understand it's okay to tap into your emotions, especially with your other male friends. We kind of be bullshit. We don't openly put that out there, but I'm one of those dudes that be like, "Now my homeboy look good. All right, what the fuck? Oh, you're weird. How am I weird? There's nothing gay about me." So
Hmm.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
appreciate that.
Yes.
so my step towards everything is just different. But I'm
Human. That's
yeah.
it.
I just that's the main focus, and I can't talk about the other one because I guess her deal is like let's surprise everybody. You can't surprise people once you make an Instagram. The other show is out there, so if you haven't
Oh
seen it, it's
man.
coming. So that's that.
Hey man, I appreciate your honesty and explaining yourself because I don't think that anyone's ever prepared to just come out and roll out with like a beautiful explanation or answer to that question. So, I appreciate the authenticity in your reply. So, thank you for that.
Appreciate it.
That's number one. Two, I wanted to say, this is different, and I want everyone here to just go along with the ride, and let's see how this goes out. But I'm not the type of person that's going to push somebody to the edge without getting beside them. So I want to share one of my experiences, and I don't want no judgment here from anybody, and I share the same respect for anybody else. All right.
You know my line
Hey,
of work. There can
time
be
out.
no
Hey,
judgment. Okay.
this this about to be an embarrassing story, and I can hear it now. So Dale, give me one of your most embarrassing moments. Absolutely not.
Nah, nah. So I'm the reason I created my podcast. I can't make this up. Is because of the wild things that happened to me. And and in my I don't want to say dating days, but when I was just out here trying to not be by myself, I would come across a lot of younger women who would like to play games. And this one particular time, I was seeing this young girl. We were maybe 10 years apart, 12 years apart, something like that. And she's fun, she's energetic. She'll pick up the phone at 2 o'clock in the morning if I call. So it was one of those situations. But she was giving me the whole it's only you, I'm not messing with nobody else thing, right? And at this time, I'm working a 9 to 5, plus I'm doing Uber in the evening, right? So one time, um, I'm doing Uber and I'm giving this dude a ride and I get the address and I'm like, damn, this shit look familiar. And I pull up to her building and I'm like, nah, this can't be what I think it is. So he get out my car, he go to her floor, he knock on her door.
Oh.
So I call her. She hit me with the fake sleep voice. What you doing? In the bed. I'm like, oh, for real? Yeah, I gotta go to work early tomorrow. I was like, okay, cool. Now for me, I could have walked away. I could have cut her off, but I'm
Mhm.
petty. So what I
God.
what I did was, because I was I was in a position to um, help her out from time to time. So when she was at work, 2 days from that point, I went to her house and I took out everything that I bought for her, which was her TV, her furniture, and her dining room table. And then I took all the knobs off her drawers, all the
Yeah.
shelves out of the refrigerator, and all of her left shoes. Now,
Oh my gosh.
I don't like being
Well, wait a minute.
disrespected. I don't like
Yo.
being disrespected. So that's how I handled that situation. I'm not proud of it, but it was more of a life lesson that I decided to take over for karma in that particular, what I'm saying, time in my life. And I know it was wrong afterwards, but then and there, that's how I decided to handle that situation. So, I don't think that it was the right thing to do, but it's
Oh.
just one of those things I do because I don't like being disrespected. So, in your opinion, and I'll leave this up to anybody who wants to answer, um, how do you feel about that? And do you think I was just totally wrong?
You are so childish.
What was your train of thought? Is my first question. What was going through your head? So
Shit.
why the
Hold up.
left shoe?
And
Like, why only the left? Why just
he trying to
why
make her mad.
shelves? Like,
Because
oh my god.
so my thought of that is, this is stuff you can't easily replace. You can't go to the store and be like, I'm just looking for refrigerator shelves or knobs. Like, you got to replace everything. You can't just
Yeah,
buy
you
left
had a lot of
shoes.
time on your hands.
That was very
Uh,
calculated.
oh yeah, yeah,
Nah, you know how
yeah.
to see, but that to chime in on that, you know how that mean that man was hurt.
Yes, you were
Yeah.
very hurt.
Like
No, no, no. I
I'm sitting
wasn't.
over here like, damn, I know I'm petty, but shit.
No, because
Yo, do you
Yo, you
because
took that. I ain't never done. Nah.
no, because as a person who's been played before, I let her know up
Mhm.
front that I don't do disrespect, and I'll respect you like you respect me. But she decided to, play me like I was just gonna, walk away or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me, getting one of the girls I know from around the way that ain't never gonna leave the hood to go holler at her, I said, no, I'm gonna hit it where it hurts. You know what I mean? So that way, hopefully she won't take that as just another story. She'll take that as a life lesson to, what I'm saying, watch, what I'm saying, people carry emotions and sometimes they're heavier than others. So you
did
can't
you
just be
have
playing
to
with people.
did you have to give it to her the hard way?
I could have
Hey,
Like,
did
talked
she
to
have to
her.
play with him? Hey,
Did she
Yeah.
talk to you after that?
yeah, did you communicate with her after that?
Like 6 months later.
did you get his shoes back?
Right.
No, no, no.
So
Everything
she
that
had
I
to
could
you kept everything.
no, I threw most of it in the dumpster except for the TV and the furniture.
Ah.
Yeah.
So what'd you do with it?
The furniture I gave to my sister, the TV I kept.
Oh Jesus Lord, the
Hey,
disrespect.
man. Hey. I gotta stand up
Well,
for the
Hold
man
on.
on this. I ain't mad at you, dog. There's so
What's
many
your
men that got their
sign?
tie slashed, all kind of stuff, bro. Good job.
What's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
Okay.
oh,
Here we go
I
with that.
never heard a Libra
I've
do that.
never
That's why I was
heard.
like,
Yeah, that's a new one
So
for me.
what sign does that?
Hmm.
shoot,
I thought it
Cancers,
would have been like a
Geminis.
Scorpio,
Yeah, because that's
even
Stinger.
maybe a December
Yup.
Capricorn. Um, hmm. Let's see, even a Taurus, maybe.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
Oh,
Oh, you a
we done
Taurus.
struck a
Our
nerve.
bad.
We done
We
struck a
ain't doing that.
nerve. Woo. Taurus
I got
man.
that. Go ahead. Say the favorite line. Oh, you're Doris. You're so stubborn.
No,
Whatever.
You
all of
are,
you,
but see,
they're
I have
different.
see,
All of them
I
are
have
not the same
two.
though,
Nah, not at all. Not at
I
all.
have two Taurus
but
men.
they're twins.
Yes, they are. However, I have two Taurus men. I am raising two Taurus men. Y'all are
They're gonna be
stubborn.
legit. They're gonna be straight. Loyalty is serious for them. Don't
No,
worry.
no. Mm-mm. When
I
y'all get
mean,
y'all.
one thing I did tell her is that never judge a book by its cover. So I hopefully she took that life lesson with her
I
still
mean,
to
you
this day.
showed her not to judge a book by its cover. Like you did
But
more than tell.
in his defense, he did warn her. He already
Oh
Yes,
told
yeah,
her
he
up
did.
front.
He told her. He told
So
her not to
she should have
play.
never crossed that line.
Because you gotta women say that a lot too though. Like to be fair, like women will tell you, like, hey, I done been through some shit, bro. Don't come over here bullshitting. So when that woman, the best example I can give you is a thin line between love and hate. That woman told him,
Mm.
hey, don't fucking play with me. Cause I done been through this shit. So being older now, yeah, that nigga was dead wrong. He should have
Yeah.
never left her alone. Hey, so hey, to each his own, bro. That's one for the team, bro. That's how we start 2020, man. Get our legs back for all the shit we've been through. Hell no. You gotta walk away. I'll probably
So
cuss you out that I'm a dip, but I don't yeah, I ain't got the time. I'm about to get all these left shoes. What?
no. That's
I can
calculated.
only imagine if I was in the room with you, I'd be petty as shit then. Hey, bro, take the string to a fucking robe. Like, let's get her.
So you move it by yourself? Did you move everything by yourself or you had help?
the furniture I needed help with, everything else I took.
Oh no,
Yeah.
see, they wrong too for helping
Oh my
you.
god.
Hey, and he got that right homeboy that's gonna be like, shit, bet.
It's
I
always
would be that friend though. If he was to call me, bro, I'm finna go tell all this shit out of here. Hey man, somebody gotta live to tell this story. I'm going. Cause y'all ain't gonna believe this shit.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. Ride or die. You know what I'm talking about?
crazy.
Oh, so so Jazz, have you ever experienced anything like that? Well, I ain't gonna say experience anything like that, but have you ever dated someone or had a sexual experience with someone and it didn't turn out the way you thought it was going to be? Like, did it go left or anything like that?
How far back we going?
Last
What
year.
what No, so which one that comes to mind? Like one story that you tell somebody, they're gonna be like, "What? I don't believe you," and then you recount it like perfectly because it's still stuck in your mind.
Well, I mean, I remember being in undergrad and I was dating somebody at that time. I left my stuff over there. But when I found out that he was messing with his ex-girlfriend still from high school, I went over there to get my stuff, but my stuff wasn't in the place where I left it. He had moved my stuff to the laundry room.
Oh,
I had that happen to me before.
what did you
He was
do?
just watching
I didn't
though.
do anything. You said, what did I do? I told
Yes.
him to get off of me because he was begging me to stay and telling me not to leave. And I left.
I would have been fighting
Then I had another incident where the girl clothes was on the floor.
on the floor.
Yeah, because he had lied to me and told me he had to work and that we would have to do Valentine's Day another day. And so when I went over there, his roommate didn't expect me to be there, but he was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Excuse me, move." And I went straight to the room to get my stuff and I saw her clothes laying on the floor.
No, thank you.
Man. Hey.
Straight.
So
But that's why I don't
so
do light skin guys no more. Because he was light skin. He was light skin.
so basically he gave you a reason not to come back to the apartment by putting your stuff in the laundry room.
Um, basically gave me a reason to believe that he was still entertaining somebody else. Why are you hiding my stuff? What you hiding my stuff for?
Oh, okay. So that's what
Yeah.
it was.
Blood, boy.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
Yeah, you can't leave your
And
That's a
girl
tough
there.
you
one.
know what makes it worse though? I should have went left on him, but I didn't.
What day?
I should have went left because I actually lost my virginity to him.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I should have went left. I should have went crazy,
Right? Yeah.
but
That's
it's
probably why
okay.
you didn't, but
It wasn't enough. That's why.
yeah.
When
You was at that point where it was like whatever.
Like it just wasn't. Sometimes, like how do I put this? I'm trying to think of something that happened that I can be like, why I ain't snap? Oh, you know what? Oh, I don't give a fuck. She hear this. So look. Anywho, I said 2022. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling my stories. I don't.
Okay.
Because I've been broadcasting for a while, so I'll tell a story and it'd be like way off from what really went down. So I'm taking time I get out some of this story. First off, this chick, like we had known each other for years, whatever. We dated on and off, whatever. She got pregnant by some other nigga. Whatever. Stopped talking for months. I got a good heart, right? So whatever. We figured out you pregnant. I ain't tripping. I got you. This is the game plan. But this is two stories in one. So before this, I found out she messing around, and I was like, I'm on my way. She taking me back to the house. I don't even know what the fuck was going on that day. And something like clicked, like in the car, just something just clicked in my head. We were riding. I was like, hey, yo, you fucking around on me. And she
mm,
was like, what? So we going back and forth in the car. And I was like, hey, let me see your phone or whatever. No, let me see yours. I hand the phone over. So try to get mad at like little small talk conversations. So she finally like gives me the phone after like trying to delete shit. So I guess the shit she deleted, Buddy ended up calling. So she in the background wilding. Oh, he this, like just yelling. I'm just calm, like, yo, what the fuck ever. Just take me home. Cause I'm not in a winning situation right now. So I'm gonna take whatever the fuck is going on. So I did some slick shit, just sat there calm. My house like 30 minutes. So I'm just sitting there like strolling through the phone. In my head, I already got a game plan. So I'm like, as soon as we get out the car, I'm gonna take the phone with me. So look, this is not my doing. He calls right when I get out the car. So I
mm.
answer it.
Mm.
I wouldn't know why the fuck you calling my girl. I'm like, yo, how long has this been going on? Because I already know what the deal is. Like, we're not even for to play that game.
Right.
But the funny part is he was an older guy. Like you could tell he had to be in his
Oh.
40s or something. Because what I'm about to tell y'all, he said to me at that moment, I just was like, I'm out. I don't even know how to handle this. So the dude on the phone, I'm like, yo, how long you been knowing her or whatever? So I brought up a situation of when they went to this restaurant or something because she had disappeared for like 5 hours, whatever. I knew at that moment she was fucking around, whatever. So he was like, yeah, me and such and such just been fucking, we're fucking frequently. And that word, I was like, hey, yo, you got this, bro.
Oh wow.
And then that was it. I just was like, I'm out. And she
Fucking
made a big
frequently.
scene too. Like she was talking to me as if I was the one caught. Like it was weird. I can't believe you did that. That's some bitch shit. That's what bitches do. I'm just
Uh-huh.
sitting
Trying to
there
project
like,
her behavior
Yeah,
on
that's what
you.
that
you're
is.
wrong. Like,
Yeah. Ain't no way around that, sweetheart. Take it.
yeah, I was like, and that was my thing. I was like, bro, I probably would chill if you would just, right now, it's like, you literally gonna sit here and be like, I'm tripping. When the man literally like started breaking shit down of when they together, like he went thorough. So when he did that to me, it was like, part of me was like, man, this cat know about me. Ain't no fucking way. You too calm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So at that moment, it's like, okay, you know I exist at some point. So yeah, it was weird. And it was stupid too, because I got back with her like years later, only for her to be like stupid as shit. So she owe me though, man. She owe me on some everything you love. If you hear this shit, you owe me big time. I sat there and took care of you and your fucking child, and then you get you whack as fuck.
Mhm.
Oh.
Did the nigga turned 3 December 29th. I mean, yeah.
Oh, you still remember.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I was at the nigga birth. The birth, I threw a fucking baby shower. You know how nice I was?
Oh my gosh.
and your bum ass went and started talking to an older guy again, well, go fuck Papa. Leave me the hell alone. You'll forever be my dog. I ain't one of those dudes that's like, I ain't gonna ever down talk nobody I ever deal with, because at one point I loved them. So that'd be my mindset. And a lot of times, shit, they just wasn't for me. So fuck it. Whatever. We went through the shit we went through because we weren't supposed to be together. Simple as that.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't get that.
Nah, I still gotta tell her fuck her though. She's wrong for that shit.
I mean, you still feel how you feel about it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Nah, she cool though. We chop it up every now and then randomly. She might send a picture of a little dude or some shit. So sometimes it's like a bittersweet thing. It's like, I'd just rather you not exist. Like fucking with me. But yeah, that's my fucked up shit. I don't know no shit that I just wild out on. I think the dumbest shit I ever did was sit and wait on her stupid ass for like 5 hours when answering her phone because she's getting fucked. So whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
How about
Shout
you,
out
Jen?
to her, man.
Don't do that.
No, I
It's
gotta,
not that
I gotta
bad.
go back into
Jen got some stories.
Yeah, no. Let me see. I got one. It's not really about, well, it is about me, but not directly about me. So I caught my dude cheating. I caught my dude messing around, right? So it's not me, but I was involved. Shall I say? You can say I was a spectator gadget. Put it this way.
Okay.
So I caught him cheating, but how I caught him cheating was really, it was thanks to some friends. We all ended up being in summer school this one summer through undergrad, and we were in these apartments. So I told my dude, come on up here for the summer, and that's what that was. But he took it upon himself to make other friends, while I'm in class. So the part of the hall, or the part of the apartments that my best friend stayed in, the girl that he so-called befriended stayed on that same hall.
Perfect.
Right, because you needed a key card access to get into this part of the hall. And if you didn't live in that part of the hall, you didn't have access. Right, you follow me? So he also made another friend. I'm serious. Y'all keeping up?
Yeah, I'm with you. He ain't got no business in there. I'm following you.
He made another friend. So he made two friends, but this friend was a guy. Right? And so this guy lived upstairs on that side of the hall as well. Okay. But because he's upstairs, I can go upstairs and get to his hall. It's not secluded like the other one downstairs is. Right? Mm-hmm. So one day, I'm always cooking. Back then, I was always cooking for everybody. So I'm cooking up in the kitchen, all my friends in the living room, my best friend sitting over here. And he goes, well, I'm about to go upstairs and chill with so-and-so. And I said, why? So some said, I went to stare, and some just said, no, you ain't. So I tapped that pot, and I said, yo, so-and-so. I said, give me your card. And I said, I'll be right back. And I walk out my room, go to that part of the hall, and I ain't see nothing. I said, okay. So I said, maybe I'm tripping. And I said, no, maybe I'm not. I got about halfway back to my room, and I turned around. And when I went back down there, sure enough, coming through the other side was him and her going to her room. So I said, you know what you can do? I said, you ain't got to worry about putting your card in your room right now or whatever. I said, you can come get all your shit and go right in there with her. Because I said, that's where you're going to stay.
Yep.
And that's how that ended. And shortly after, all my friends were running down the hall because they knew where I was going.
Yeah. We know it.
Damn.
But I think...
Go ahead, Jazz.
I was getting ready to say, I think a lot of times guys don't understand that women have that strong intuition. Like once you have sex with her, it's like she can tell when something off, when something not right, when something about to happen before it happened. It's like, I can't explain it. It's like a gut feeling. It's nasty. And you already know, like, nah. Whatever.
Well, listen, at least when you ain't doing nothing
it's wrong. Not that. I don't feel like it's an intuition. I just feel like this is you constantly ignoring the red flags. Like, Look at it like
It's
this.
that too,
But
Yeah,
I
it's
look,
a
look
just
what I'm
don't
soul
saying.
feel
tie.
like it's that.
Yeah, because you kind of, when you with somebody for so long, you mimic them. You kind of like, that's like your Siamese twin subconsciously. So it's more so like, if you go from, let's say, we'll pick my day, right? 12-hour day or 10-hour day, morning, lunch, I'm off work, right? If I constantly call you at these times for the longest, once I start hitting and missing, that intuition kicks in right there. You're not gonna act on it, but it's that seed starting to grow at that point, right?
Mhm.
So it's like as time go on, things start pouring into this intuition that gets you to be like, okay, we done went from A, now we on letter F. That's
Mhm.
this, you fucking up. There's some shit
Right.
going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Uh-huh.
trust, it goes both ways. Dudes just don't be caring because niggas be out here in these streets with you.
I'm
So
about
it
to say
don't be mattering. That's really what it is.
they be doing them the whole time. So they
Yeah, 9 times out of 10. I told my cousin that once. He was like, "Man, you not mad your girl cheating?" No, nigga, I was out here wilding. What you thought? Like, I can't get mad at her. I'm dirty too. Fuck. All we can do is agree to keep fucking over each other or agree to stop.
that part.
That's it.
Coming to that understanding can be difficult for some people. So, I mean, based off just that story and your reactions, do you think it's intuition or insecurity that causes that notion in somebody?
Oh, I got it.
It varies though. It varies based on the situation because it can be insecurities. Because I've been in situations where it was insecurities. I've been in situations where it was because you've done something to make me feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've been in situations where it was just my stupidity and ignoring red flags.
Okay.
And I shouldn't have been messing with them that long anyway. So I believe it varies. It depends on the situation.
I think the intuition kicks in. Insecurities always come into play in a new relationship, not the old one.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Like I've kind of went through some shit where it's like got with somebody and I start like everything that whoever I was with before, like if she didn't answer her phone, I start being like, damn, maybe she's not really into me, man. She ain't fucking with me like that, dog. Like, and I because of whatever you've been through. So a lot of times the insecurities really kick in on the new relationships because you haven't healed from the old ones.
Mm-hmm. That's why they exist.
Yeah, insecurities are really just past hurt that you ain't got over.
That you have not healed from. Yep.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people aren't self-aware enough to recognize that they still dealing with their, past traumas, at least as far as relationships, you know what I mean?
Facts.
And until we can get people to recognize that on a global scale, you're going to have this continuous cycle of dating dramas and negative attitudes, or like Jazz puts, she doesn't fuck with light skinned dudes no more. And I really want to, I want to get into
Hey,
that
I
because
feel like Buddy light skinned though.
Huh?
oh,
I
the
feel like
five year, the 5 year on and
a
off.
5 year contract. I think he light skinned on the
Nope.
cool.
He's brown skin. Next question.
He lighter than me.
Huh?
He lighter than me.
No, y'all about the same complexion.
Look, now she gotta think about it.
Yeah, that's all right. It's okay.
Okay, so let me ask you this. I mean, because you put that on light skinned dudes, does that affect you in other areas of your life?
It doesn't, and believe it or not, I want to say, how old was I? 23. I was
Mm.
23 during the time, and I actually found a light skinned guy attractive. And I said, what the fuck is wrong with me? But I didn't. This is where the communication piece should have came in stronger. But I was younger. But he had been planning the whole time to propose to me, and I didn't know until later on when he approached me when I started talking to somebody else. And I'm like, no, I mean, I hang with this person. Me and him haven't hung in a long time. I'm like, what are you talking about? You ain't had time for me. But yeah, so I want to say I had that, like my mindset was like that, but for some reason with that person, I don't know, it just didn't matter. I guess him being mature. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that uh, mental and emotional maturity is very low for a lot of people. You know what I mean? So they don't understand, what it really takes to make a relationship work, in my opinion. So, and then a lot of people just don't get it because they haven't been through enough. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
this dude I used to work with, right, a few years
Mhm.
ago, and he told me about a situation, and it didn't dawn on him why it didn't work out. So he told me that he started seeing this girl. He was really feeling her. They was going out, uh, a couple months or whatever, right? And he said, what I'm saying, she finally decided to come back to his place. And he said they got it in, and right after they finished, she got up and left, told him she was gonna call him tomorrow. And you know what I'm saying? Uh she stopped calling, no, she stopped responding to him. So when he told me the story, I said, when you finished, she got up right afterwards and left.
Like
I
a
was about to
guy.
say,
And he
That's,
was like,
hey, it's
yeah.
two things wrong with that though.
okay.
So
He
That's
probably
two.
thought he put
It's
it
only
down.
it's only two things.
so he didn't understand why she did that. And I knew as soon as he told me, I said, what you mean she got up right after? Like, soon as I came, she left. I was like, all right. And he was 24 at the time. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you. And you can ask her, she probably will, or she probably won't answer honestly. But I said, sounds like uh you ain't make her come like at all. And because if you, in my personal opinion, if you with a girl and she gets up right after y'all finish fucking, then you didn't do a good job. But he
She
didn't
gotta be going to the
understand that.
bathroom.
You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't understand that concept, and he took that as, fuck these bitches and all this other shit. And I, what I'm saying, like, he's like, I put in all this time, and you know what I'm saying, and he really, and she was dark skinned, so he started saying, oh, and she was from Southeast DC, so he was like, man, I can't stand these Southeast girl. I'm like, bruh, you putting this on this one situation. Number one, you don't know all the aspects of why she left. Number two, now you putting the stigma on that. And then if you start, you know what I'm saying, if you start talking bad about her, now you creating this whole negative dynamic that's, just spreading a stereotype, all because you didn't understand the situation completely, you know? So like, what would you say, Dale, if someone that age told you that story? How would you answer
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you like I was telling my coworkers today, man. Dudes got to start being honest with themselves in these bedrooms, bro. Like all of us ain't going hard in the paint, bro. On some G shit, it's a small selection of us that I will say learn from my sexual experiences. Some niggas stay in tune with their move. Like, this is the killer, bro. I've been killing these women all this time. And then it's kind of like, I mean, you suck, bro. Like, you suck. Like, this
it?
suck. What the fuck were you doing? Like, seriously, that would be my question. It's like, okay, she left. I was like, she had an emergency. Like, I'm gonna ask the question, like, she had an emergency. Like, did period come? Like, what happened? Like, I'm gonna try to like make the situation better before I kind of hit him with the. You probably ain't fucking right, bro. Like, I pretty much. I don't. I mean, it's the women in the room, and pretty sure viewers will kind of agree. Like, unless she came over there just specifically for that, like I'm a smash and we out, then that's different. But it sounded like he thought he was gonna get a nightcap, and that boy got that one hit wonder.
Oh my god.
Now, from experience, I ain't never had no woman jump up and leave. Now, I done had like we done messed around, and it kind of was like it was like a one and done type thing. It was like, hey, I just wanted to fuck this night, and I'm gone. It's weird. It's what January. Some weird shit been going on in my life, but we ain't gonna talk about that shit.
Jesus.
It's weird. Like random people kind of hit you up and be like, remember that time? Like, oh, I just want to let you know it wasn't bad. I was just going through some shit.
Oh
One
my
chick was like, oh,
God.
I
Oh,
was married. I was like, what? Hey
no.
man, I don't want that karma lady.
Yeah, so it's almost that season for exes to pop back up.
Yeah, not over here. Y'all can all die slowly. Not happening. My
Wow.
life is not a revolving door.
No, I don't. Mm-mm.
But yeah, that's what I can tell a young lad. Watch porn or something, buddy. Your sex game's trash.
No, do not watch
I'm
porn.
saying I don't know, like find
That
because
is
okay,
not
look
education.
at.
That is entertainment.
But here's the thing. I wanna since we kind of on this, and I'm pretty sure you would agree with it. People gotta understand. Just say for me, example, if hit a chick for the first time, I don't count that
Why?
because I don't know how to fuck you. Like I don't. I'm just going off of my how I have sex. You get what I'm saying? So it's like to
Hmm.
me, I'm like, I'm not really counting this.
So
That's
then
We
what
gonna
fair.
try
counts?
to figure it out because it's think about it like this. You meet a dude, right? It go down, but he probably didn't kiss you enough, or he didn't touch you in a certain spot, or he didn't like it's certain things that you gotta learn about. You can't fuck everybody the same.
No, you don't.
It's not one of those things like riding a bike, bro. Sex is not like riding a bike. And if anybody
No,
think
but
that,
like
they need
sex
help.
is a lot of things. Like it's not just the penetrative part. So like you can have sex without penetration. So like
Right.
you still had sex.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, people gotta stop that shit. I just want to put that out there. Stop fucking everybody the same. They don't like that. Everybody don't like the same shit, buddy.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
And he probably went in there with that rabbit ass fucking. That, hey, like, all right, women, like, it's two women. Y'all, y'all have had to have that one dude that just get in there and he just, it ain't bad. It's just like, nigga, slow down, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Jackrabbit.
Kind of jackhammer, bro. Relax. I'm just saying. My
So,
bad. I told
so
y'all I was transparent.
sex coach Jim Marie, what advice would you give to a young man in that situation if he came to you and gave you that story?
I would ask him what he learned. What did you learn from that experience? And that's gonna lead me to my next follow-up question because that's gonna let me know where your mind is.
Oh my God.
It's like what you learned
Okay.
in that situation.
Oh
You know,
my
where's
gosh.
your feelings? Like, why are you laughing? I'm dead serious.
Hey, I just want to be in a room. I just, yo,
Two-way
the
mirror.
fact she talked to that man like a student, excuse me, what you learn today?
No, for
Because
real.
this can't be happening.
While he's sitting there talking, you know, just casually, like, okay, what did the experience teach you? Like, you know, why is he weak?
Because do you understand how embarrassing that is?
Why is it embarrassing when you're coming to me for that reason to talk about your
Okay,
like,
all right.
you
So
know,
that's
Well,
fair.
that's true.
That's
But
you're coming to me for that reason. So like I'm gonna dig into the nitty-gritty about
That's
it.
fair. That's fair.
Like, you know, I need to know where your mind is
oh
so
my
that I
God.
know what angle to take. And you know, you telling me that story, I already know what happened, but
I'm
I
about to
can't
mute
just
Dale.
automatically say that's what happened. I gotta help you see that that's what happened. So in order for me to help you see that that's what happened, I have to understand where you see it now.
So it goes back to being true to yourself.
Yes.
Basically, you know that your shit was not good.
But see, he don't know himself. He don't know himself because he don't know that it ain't good.
If she got up like that,
But he didn't know because he still was looking for a call back. I mean, any logical man. Listen, I've left some people high and motherfucking dry. I'm just saying.
All right, I'm done laughing. Okay.
I'm just saying. They knew once I block you, that's it.
oh, you blocked.
Dog. That's
You
gonna play rent free in my head, man.
Like,
That lady said, "Hey, what did you learn today?" What?
oh my
Oh my God, dog. My bad, man. I tried to stop laughing. That shit hit
that
my
is
tickle
too
box.
funny though.
Nah, you
y'all,
good. So
You did sound
I
Mhm.
think what Jen was right on the target when she said that you know, if someone comes to you with advice, yeah, you wouldn't laugh because you're trying to genuinely help them. And I think a lot of people Jazz, you not helping.
I'm sorry. Because ain't nobody
Nah,
told him to do it in the first place. He should have
dudes, we got it bad, bro. It's
stayed to himself for a little while.
You know, honestly though, I did not know, like younger me did not know dudes cared that much. I
What?
did. That y'all feelings would even be hurt for women to get up and like just move on. I didn't think y'all cared that much.
Yeah, cause you not. Hey, no,
Listen,
man.
I
Most
hurt
dudes.
some feelings, honey.
Hey,
I just,
look.
I mean, cause I didn't know y'all cared that much. I just went on by my day.
I think when you young, when you young,
Yeah, ain't no
and
emotions attached.
yeah,
Yeah,
well, I guess it depends on what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? Because if you started out at 15, 16, then by the time you're 24, you could technically be a savage. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
all depends on your experience. Like,
So that's the next
um,
question.
Uh-oh.
What?
You can ask him how old were you when you lost your virginity?
No, that would help though. Yes,
Yeah,
that
because
would
it'll help you
determine how long
understand.
he's been,
Yeah.
you know, and then how many sexual partners has he had. All this makes a difference. Like y'all
It
laughing,
does.
but all of this does make a difference. I mean, you gotta practice somehow.
Yeah.
Like people don't think you get better at stuff like
People
that.
got to go back to having conversations about sex,
That's
not just
Yes.
not just like when you gonna let me fuck. It's more so like what the fuck. Like I'm real thorough about that now. It's like, hey, what are you into, man? Because I don't got time for all this extra shit that's about to go on. Like, okay,
Yeah. I mean,
oh,
but everybody got it.
you mean like a girl's kink?
Excuse me.
When you say extra shit, do you mean like a girl's kink? So what do you mean by extra shit?
Like what the? Yeah, I guess you can say that. We can go that route. I don't mind. Yeah. What are you into? Like for real. You can't. Like I said,
but you should
I
have
don't know. People just it's weird for some people. I guess I've tried to have conversations at times, and it's like you can tell that the girl is like really uncomfortable, and I'd be over there mad as shit. Like, so you don't know what you like? You just like niggas just to come and pound the shit out of you. That's it. You're not into nothing. You don't want your hair pulled. You don't want your back, your spinal cord licked. What are we talking about? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
mean, you'd be
I don't
surprised
Yeah.
mind coming in the gate. I'll be like, look, I'll be on demon time sometimes. Look here. It might
Hmm.
be some times we fit to leave Earth. Okay. Now it's up
Hey,
to you if you want to get on this train. But you need to let me know what you don't like, cause
But that's it. But you
That's it.
communicate
Yeah.
that,
but
and that
sometimes you gotta have mistakes happen. Like if something is wrong, niggas gotta be okay with asking if you ate the cat right, all kind of shit. You got to.
part.
yeah. I once I hit a certain age and a certain number of bodies, I don't ask those questions. I base it off the reaction. You know, because if I don't get the right response, then I'm gonna switch up my technique. Like it's a certain
That's a
number
fact.
of orgasms a girl has to have before leaving my presence. Like I'm not gonna be a conversation in the group chat. You know what I'm saying? As soon as your feet hit the driveway, you know what I mean? Like, nah, it ain't gonna be that. You know, if
Either way it go,
anything,
you in a group conversation,
I
bro.
was
Whether
about to
you
say,
amazing or not,
it's whether it's gonna be good or bad, but
yeah,
it's gonna happen.
it's gonna happen. Cause I that's another random story, yo. Met this one chick and she's like, yo, man, to you, you're cute. It's like, all right, whatever. I never believed it. Girl flew to where I was living. And I was like, all right, cool. So it happened. So she was like on FaceTime with her homegirl. And when we still laying, I guess she thought I was asleep. So her friend was like, girl, how was it? And you know, I'm goofy. And that took my all not to laugh because she hit her with that girl. And I just cringed. I turned over like, don't laugh. Don't laugh. Just act like you sleep. Cause in my head, I'm like, yeah, boost my fucking ego, bro. I need that shit. So it was like it happens, bro. You'll make the group chat regardless. It doesn't.
Yeah.
We do it too, though. Dude, I didn't talk bad about someone. Okay. All women can't ride.
A
Mhm.
lot of
Okay.
women can't, and they're openly starting to admit that though.
Starting to piss me off. A girl got on top of me and did a hula hoop. What the fuck are you doing up there, girl? What is this? What is this shit? And then I'm like, how do I stop her? Like, what the fuck? I guess the shit was funny to me because she wrote up there for a minute, was like, "Oh, I'm tired." In my head, I was like, "I bet you are because you was doing a lot of fucking moving, but nothing happened at the bottom. What the fuck?" I was mad as shit. I
Man,
was like, "This is a me session with myself. Get the
I I
fuck out."
I had one crazy experience that lasted for about 15 seconds. And
Wait, what?
Oh,
so before you
Yeah, you
judge,
gonna have to
remember
explain that one, player.
re, re, remember what I put out there in the beginning of this. Now, no
Oh,
no
this is
judgment
safe
zone.
space.
Yeah. so
Okay, go.
so when I was in the streets real heavy, I used to frequent this TGI Fridays,
Mhm.
and uh, one of my coworkers was a dyke broad, right? And she used to always, you know what I'm saying, come holler at me because I knew some people who, you know what I'm saying, had some edibles and shit like that. But
Mhm.
I used to always, you know what I'm saying, have like little functions back in my old place. And, you know what I'm saying, we used to get it popping. So one time she decided to hang around and she heard what I did to, you know what I'm saying, one of my female companions. And she was like, um, I'm curious. And I was like, about what? About you. I said, you like girls. She was like, yeah, I know, but I ain't had no dick in 6 years. And I was like, okay. And she was one of them girls that like to hide her body, like, and she had a nice one. So I was like,
Mhm.
all right, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up knocking her down, right? So
Mhm.
we was drinking that first night, and the next morning she hit me up and was like, "You got me drunk." I was like, "What you mean?" She was like, "Yeah, you got me drunk. Um, I need to go back and see what I felt last night was the real deal, right?" So she came back over the next day, and she was riding me. She was
So that's how you
enjoying
know it's
herself.
good. He made up an excuse to go.
Yeah, she lied like a motherfucker. I
So,
was, I was,
so
fuck out of
It's
here.
so bad. I'm weak. Okay, go ahead.
so she was riding me, and you know what I'm saying, she was riding the shit out of me for real. But then I guess like her dominant side of the brain took over, and while I was still inside of her, she lifted my legs up like she was, you know what I'm saying, like she was still, I was still in her, but she was like she was fucking me.
Like a wheelbarrow type thing.
No, so I'm on my back. She's
Uh huh.
riding me. She put her legs in between my legs and then lifted my legs up.
What? Yo, what?
she was being dominant towards him.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, but
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
but
because
did it? How?
so you what you
I
do?
was she was riding me.
So she was just
She was riding me, right?
okay.
I'm on my back. She put her legs in between my legs and then lifted
Yes.
my legs up.
This is yours. So yours here, hers here,
No,
and
no,
she.
she didn't lift them up high. She just like
Off the floor?
at a 90-degree angle, basically.
Okay.
But
Okay. Okay.
I was still fucking her, but
Oh,
she was on
not.
top of me. You feel me?
Was she backwards or forward?
She was forward.
Oh, see, if she was backwards, I
Backwards,
was
that would have
gonna
been the
say,
yeah, hey,
wrong
Yeah.
yo,
that
I'm
would
about
have
to
been the
say, yeah,
backwards. Y'all was
she
cute,
good if she was backwards. You got to take that.
but
yeah.
forward.
Nah,
I'm
That's
still, I
nah,
might have to
nah.
Google that. I
So
don't know what that looked like.
once I felt uncomfortable, like to the point where it just got weird. I had to push her off of me because it felt like she was fucking me. You know what I'm saying?
I was
Like,
about to say she was stroking and like she was, yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
she went from riding to start stroking that man. Oh
oh
my God. She grabbed your hips.
I'm weak.
are you okay?
Oh, that boy came out the room. Hey, yo, I wasn't the man last night, man.
Oh my
I
goodness.
wasn't the
like
man.
like I said, that was about 15 seconds, but still to this day,
Yo,
about once a year, I get that phone call. So
Word.
So you
Yeah.
did put it down, but that was traumatizing. It had to be.
Yeah, I don't
I
think I'd have
mean,
been the same either, bro.
it just
I
it
would have been
stuck
so
with me.
confused.
So, when it comes to situations like that, um, I don't judge women by their cover. Like if I see a girl and she's dressed it up like a stud or whatever, I don't assume that all she messed with is female. You know what I'm saying? That's just my particular
Yeah,
thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but
as
to
you
to
should.
to Dale's point, we had that conversation. You know what I'm saying about obviously what she was into, and she said that when I get that urge, I find me one. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
yeah.
respectful though.
She was honest.
Yeah, she was honest because I've tempered to the other side, and I was strictly like that for 5 years. So I can understand the urges. There's still certain things that's not there. Cause you'd be like, well, dang, it would be nice every once in a while. Just every once in a while. I'm not saying that you would want it every day. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? At that point in my life, I didn't. But now I'm okay. You know.
How about you, Jazz? You ever got put in a position you wasn't ready for?
I don't want to talk about
Damn,
No,
why
this
we triggered?
this is a safe space. Whatever
Oh,
you
shoot.
comfortable with sharing.
Huh?
Huh? If you can you can hear.
Gotta find a way to get this money, huh? Nah.
I don't think I had anything. I had one incident where the guy got excited, and then when it was time to do it, he went soft, and I was like,
He
I've had
hold
that
up. You said he
experience.
got excited and then went soft?
uh-huh. And he was like, I'm sorry, Jazz. I said, bye.
Well, I
You
had that
gotta eat the
happen.
box, bro. I keep telling cats if that happens, go down. You have to. You don't have a choice at that
Yeah,
point.
but
But
aren't y'all?
sometimes that don't work.
But aren't
Cause
y'all
No, I'm saying
selective?
for him.
yeah, for him, but that don't work.
Oh, you said
For
aren't men
some.
what, Jazz?
I said, aren't men selective about going down? Y'all don't go down on everybody.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Nah.
So,
So this
and
was
that's
this was a one night thing for you?
yeah, because this person was actually my friend,
Oh,
but he
okay,
found
yeah.
me attractive. So I'm kind of glad we didn't, because I don't think it would have
Mm-hmm.
been the same as friends.
Mm-hmm. Same situation.
So it
Yeah.
was a
You
drunk
got
night
boys out
basically.
there folding. God damn. The hell you
I
carrying
wasn't drunk or
around?
anything. I was wide awake. I was alert. I just think we started finding each other attractive.
I've still asked my question if it's all right. I got what is there for me? He folded it, he just seen it. That was it.
It was like,
What kind of movie show you got?
it was like the Neptune sound. It went down.
That's crazy.
You said
I've
like
had
the
that happen, like my
Neptunes.
mind just wasn't there, but I wanted it and it dropped. I'm
Yeah,
sick.
it dropped. But you know what? I kind of, because I think because I'm getting older, I'm kind of like that. If you're not doing something right, I don't get turned on. So no, I'm not wet down there. No, I don't want you spitting and trying to spit on me. I don't want that. That shit turned me off. I don't like stuff like that. So yeah,
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know what that was.
So you need like a nice little rub down first and a little teasing, you know. Or you need like
Man,
that.
Yeah,
just
You need. So do you
absolutely.
need
talk to
like
her
that,
nice.
all
Start
day
talking to her real
romance, and then
sexual.
build up to the moment, like a little flirting over the phone.
Yes. I mean, yes, you can.
Go ahead. You said if you
Man.
could what? Tell the people.
Yes.
Yes, it has to
Agreed.
be that, and it doesn't have to be that way all the time. You can smack me on my ass, you can pull my hair. You like it's certain things. I feel like if you don't put any effort in it, I'm not turned on. So it's kind of like,
Mm, mm.
and it gets so to the point where my lady, she tight. And then you
That's
trying to get
it.
in. You trying
That's
to get
it.
in. She won't let me in. She won't let you in because you ain't doing something right.
Okay.
That's why she tight
That
like
is
that.
it.
like
Oh, that's not.
rejuvenated tight or like 16-year
Like
old
No,
tight.
tight,
it's like you ain't.
like you not gonna
Yeah,
answer
it's
until
nothing.
you get it
But
together.
like, yes, that will happen for a lot of women. That yeah, it will shut down. That's it. Ain't no entry.
That sounds
Yeah,
scary.
you gotta.
Mm,
No,
you ain't
that's
lying. That
But I
mother
mean, that's when you
that
you
shit,
have
hey,
like
Big T, that
no.
shit turning into sunshine when it hit the sky, boy, you in trouble. Jay said, y'all
Man.
got her fucked up out here. Nah, that type of shit I stay away from.
but it lets you know
Nah, I'm
whether you're
good.
doing
I mean,
something
you
right.
don't.
Nah,
It's not a
that
bad thing.
nah, that ain't a bad thing. That's that mean you got that gripper too. So fuck that.
Listen, no, I have
That
a secret
shit.
for y'all.
A lot of you cats don't know about that. She get to doing this shit and
Oh
then
yeah,
Oh
I do
stop.
that all the
yes,
time. I do
God.
that.
See, a lot of women don't know to do that.
Ow.
I had this whole debate with this woman, y'all.
Uh-huh.
She debated me down that dick is the reason why she was loose, and I said, "Ma'am, no, that is not the reason why you lose." I said the
Oh yeah,
reason.
women. Let me say this clearly. You lose them walls. That's it. Okay.
No, but
No, you do.
But
that's
the
because she
gripper.
don't
But a lot of women
do
don't. A
any
lot of women have
deadlifting
no
or
idea how to do that shit.
exercises. She don't do
Yeah,
any Kegels.
you
Like
gotta do that.
it's a muscle. You have to work it.
Man, look here. That shit does something to men, man. You have to
The
grabbing
best
that.
I
You
thing
mean,
grabbing it
it's
from the
but that's
inside.
what it's for. It does something to
Jesus
us too when
Christ.
we do it. So like that's why I be trying to tell women do it more. It's
hmm
not just for y'all. It helps us too. Like severely helps us.
it helps me, but I like your reaction. So let me
Yeah,
do it again.
yes, exactly, exactly. Like I just like seeing the fall.
Man.
If you can find a gripper, you basically have a keeper. But you also got to be on top of the mental, in my experience. Like
Facts.
you can't just deep dive into somebody like that and not monitor their mental state and the change from after that, because that's when that emotional tether comes, and that's when you can, instead of you calling somebody crazy, you got to be like, what did I do and what changed, and then when did these, what I'm saying, these emotions start coming out, because I've been there before, and a lot of girls were crazy, and either I ignored the red flags or I didn't care because there was no we had an agreement initially in the beginning of the relationship, and I would tell them, once you catch feelings, let me know so I can end this, because I know what's going to happen, and it's not going to be good for either you or me, because I'm going to like a ghost, you know what I'm saying? And that's just where I was. But what happened was they got there, they didn't be honest with me. Then when I was honest with them, next thing you know, I'm running from a car in the middle of a parking lot of an apartment building. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, that happened. So it's stuff like that that creates wild stories and situations that could be, what I'm saying, totally diverge if we honest with ourselves and if we pay attention to people, what I'm saying, when we're in a relationship, or if you're not in a relationship but you're dealing with each other. Come to an understanding, a mutual understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I
So
don't disagree
I
with
mean,
that.
that's just my opinion on it. I can't speak for everybody else. So, I'm pretty sure everyone's seen or heard about, situations like that. Like for me, unfortunately, I have the worst, like you, Jazz, I have the worst with luck with light skinned girls. Like they get attached when I set boundaries, and then they react negatively. You know what I'm saying? Like the last one that tried to run me over, um, I found out that, I guess, her other dude that she was dealing with cut her off, and I was like the last one in her tank. So when I figured out, what I'm saying, she was gonna start trying to spend more time with me, I was like, nah, I see where this is going. Let's cut this out. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I'm sitting in the car with her, we talking, and I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. She was only like 4'11". She jumped over to my side of the car and was blocking the door handle so I couldn't get out. So
Dang,
I'm six
crazy.
one, she's
I don't
4'11".
know how.
Whatever I do is gonna look violent. So I can't push her off of me. You know what I mean? So I had to lie to her and was like, all right, let's go upstairs and talk about it. And you know what I'm saying, we'll work this out. She was like, you sure? I was like, yeah. So she finally moved and unlocked the door. When she unlocked the door, I got out and left. And I started heading towards my truck, and then I felt air by my ankles, and that's when I knew she had cut her car on. So that's when I started running, and then she started chasing me with the car. So security ended up pulling up on us and asking me what's going on. I'm like, she crazy, and she was, because who chases somebody with a car? You know what I mean? So
But
yeah.
hold on. So before y'all started having sex, was she like that?
Probably.
No, so
That's a valid question.
no, so the situation was, and we had an agreement as an adults. Um,
Mm-hmm.
what goes on between us goes on between us. But and on the hours and the times we not together and we not talking, I mind my business, you mind your business. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just don't disrespect me, and I won't disrespect you. And that was the agreement. And if you can't, you know what I'm saying, if you can't be consistent with that, or you feel as though you want more, let me know so I can walk away instead of giving you the wrong impression, because not everybody's going to tell you that up front. And I was, but she thought that she could change me, because like she was trying to do this with
Mm-hmm.
me and whoever else she was dealing with. Then I found out through her cousin on accident that he cut her off. He went back to his baby mother or whatever. So I was the only person left that she was dealing with. So then she tried to hit me with the, well, I'm feeling this way and we've been kicking it for so long. And I'm just like, where this come from? You know what I'm saying? Like we don't do that. Like we don't talk, throughout the day. Like we talk between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Like either we on the phone or we together. You know what I'm saying? Like that was our understanding. So when when she tried to switch it up, I was just like, all right, time for me to move on. But 9 times out of 10, it's usually a light skinned girl. But I still don't hold prejudice to them. I just know that it usually happens with light skinned girls.
All right then.
Right. But she shouldn't have been okay with it then in the first place, because you gave her a time slot.
Not a time.
Like you told her between the hours of two. And
No,
what you say two?
no,
What?
no, 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 no. I didn't set it up that way. I worked it out that way so she would understand. Because if I'm calling you throughout the day, I'm texting you out through the day, that means that I want more than what we just having, and that's just sex.
Oh, okay,
That's some
got
G shit.
you.
That is very,
G
very
shit.
true. And
Okay.
I wish a lot more people
Damn,
would.
I might steal that. That might need to be the first episode. I'm still that. I gotta steal that one, buddy. I'm gonna use that one.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
she
good
should
though.
have known though. It's between those hours, then yeah.
Yeah.
What you getting mad for? Stop being available. That's what she should have
Okay.
did.
Nah, Jay wanna act like she a gangster. Yeah.
I am. Look, I am
Hey,
with a
she a gangster
silent
about
G.
you, girl. You soft
A
as titties.
silent G. No, for real. I'm nice until you get on my bad side. I'm so serious. I really am. I
Alright.
could be the sweetest thing, and then as soon as you get on my bad side, you won't even know who I am.
How old are
Okay.
you, Jazz?
I'm 32.
No. Okay.
I'll be 33.
It's not
She look
happening.
like she ready to raise hell too, boy.
I I
Nope.
I I can't do it with my computer. I just put a little red flag right above her head.
Oh, don't say that.
Because I'm licensed. That's not
Oh
fair.
my goodness.
That's not
Let
fair.
me get in.
Whatever.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
That is not
No,
fair.
no, but I don't. I'm the type of person that I don't go into any situation with my eyes wide shut. I can have a conversation with a woman and it has nothing to do with sex, because my whole thing is I got to get to know
Good.
this person
Eh,
through conversation and through her actions, because I can tell whether I want this to go past just the talking stage. You know what I mean? You can get a lot out of a person and understand them just through conversations. And a lot of young guys don't know that. They don't know how to have a conversation outside of let's go out, let's have sex or whatever. So in my opinion, there's a big disconnect between the generation that came after my generation. You know what I'm saying? So until till young men have that universal understanding, the cycle will continue, in my opinion. So, if I was, you know, if I caught Jazz in one of her in between periods with her 5 year contract due, and I got to talking to her, then I would, you know what I'm saying, I would have an understanding in her mindset of who she is and
She
what she's
is
looking
weak.
for.
Why you so weak, Daryl?
You know what I'm saying?
Daryl, that is so disrespectful. Can you?
Big T, he
But
petty boy. He
no,
petty.
no,
He's
no,
getting that in there.
I'm just saying.
He in
So
that
if
break
it,
that he trying to tell you leave that man. That's cold blooded.
no, no, not at all, not
I
at
second
all.
that, Big T. Get him the fuck out of here. He ain't gonna sign a franchise contract. Fuck.
So
He
my whole
bullshit.
thing is
Not
this.
a franchise
I
contract.
cannot deal with you right now.
I'm weak,
So
I'm not dealing with
Jesus. I gotta
y'all.
use that.
I've been in a relationship where I was 100% transparent. Or that's just the type of person I am, because I've been with people who've lied to themselves and bipartisan ended up lying to me, which made things go left at the end of the relationship. So when I give you the opportunity to be transparent, and you don't, then you know what I'm saying, when I decide to leave or whatever, then you can't blame me in the end. Not that I'm looking to put blame on anybody, but I would want you to, like you say that you have this on and off situation with this guy, and let's say you know what I'm saying, you decide to ex-nay him, but in the back of your mind you still felt some type of way, and you decided to go date somebody else and you feeling them. But if the emotions you have for this new guy isn't stronger than the one from the past, then you'll keep that from him instead of being honest with me. Because some girls can tell you up front, hey, um I ain't gonna lie, I've been dealing with this person on and off, and I haven't dealt with them with a year, but this happened with them, and this also happened with them. So I'm still dealing with that. If you want to date me while I'm working this out, then we can go forward. If not, if that's something you can't handle, then we'll just pay the check and go our separate ways. But not everyone is mature enough to do that, and I can respect that. I would rather you do that, because I can admit one of my first loves, it was an unrequited love. I was infatuated with her, and she liked how I treated her, but she was still in love with her ex. You know what I'm saying? So she ended up getting pregnant by him while she was with me. So from
Oh wow.
that, you know what I'm saying, I took that as okay, and she was light skinned, so you know. but
Here you go. See,
but I
don't stereotype.
no, but I learned from that. It took me 5 years to realize that I was in love with her, and
Mhm.
she liked being she liked being around me. You know what I mean? She liked the way I
Yeah.
treated her. So she didn't. She might have loved me, but she wasn't in
But it
love with
wasn't the
me.
same. Yeah,
You
it
know what
wasn't
I'm
the same.
saying? So it's a difference. And without that understanding, you'll run that chance of having your heart broken and all that good stuff, because women hearts break, men hearts shatter. That's just my two
Mhm.
cents on that situation.
I agree with that because men take it a lot harder than women. I agree with that because we're more emotional, so we know how to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, all those Jodeci videos and Carl Thomas videos, that they ain't lying. I mean, I'm not driving by no girl house in the rain, but you know, it,
Nah.
it's it it's people that do dumb stuff, like you see those videos of dudes FaceTiming their girl while they during their whole work shift. Like,
Not
why?
this guy. Girl,
You,
you better
you
go get a job.
She's
exactly.
Why she ain't at
So
work?
she probably is.
Why she
I
ain't in
don't know.
school?
She
Something.
she might she might be doing the naked hustle. She might that OnlyFans might be doing 5K a month. You know.
This dude here is Chris.
I
You
don't
gotta stop
judge.
this OnlyFans shit.
Hey, it might be.
Hey, I can't call it. It is what it is. So I think that you know having conversations and people being honest with themselves will help, in my
Yes.
opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Facts.
So we gotta get your book published, Jen, so we can you
You
know,
got a book.
re-
First of all, for you get up, I need all that. I'm about to order these candles though. You got a cinnamon smell. That's off the. That's my bad. We'll talk about that later. I'll find you.
Now I'll find you. Oh, that's funny.
yeah, yeah. Most definitely. So, yeah, man. This was dope. I think that
Yeah, I
we
appreciate
need
it.
Yeah.
we need to swing back around and do this again real soon. And
For shit
a-
show.
again, thank you, Dale P, for coming on and Jazz.
You're
Thank
You know,
you.
welcome.
the stories and insights have been jewels in my opinion, and I think that everyone that else that checks this out is going to enjoy it as well. But yes, Jazz, please tell us where we can find you, and plug your website with the candles and the red flags and the incense and stuff.
Did you just say red flag?
Huh?
Hey, that motherfucker. Hey, they big ass flags
Yes,
too.
he
Exactly.
did.
They American size red flags.
Not.
I am not a bad.
Hey, she was honest in that one.
I'm really not that bad. Um, stop laughing. Okay, so my website is not up yet, but you can find me on miraculous_sense on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And you said that you got soaps, incense, and what else?
Candles.
And candles. Okay, that's what's up. Definitely gonna have to plug that in. Dale P, go ahead, man.
Oh man, you figure one thing for me. Mancave.delp, man. Go to the Instagram. I'm not. I can't. Just find me on there. Unless it's just too much. So I can tell y'all this: if you want to just go listen to music, we do this music Zoom thing every Tuesday and Friday, which I got to go do after this. They're actually on my ass because I'm late as hell, but they'll be all right. But yeah,
Oh,
find me
okay.
at mancave.delp or delp. I don't know. Is it underscore 0810? I think that's my personal page. Either way it go, I'm not hard to get in contact with. So page is publicly open. So yeah, that's how you find me.
Okay, okay, okay. Jen.
I found you.
Yes. Oh,
Hit the
Uh,
yes.
DM then. That way, I told you I was gonna find you.
any
Go
parting
ahead and
words
slide in
before
the
you
DM.
give your
I need
do
these
your shout
candles.
outs?
I ain't hear you. What you say?
I said any parting words before you do your plugs.
Parting words. This was good, you guys. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate you. Appreciate your insight, your stories, the laughs. We really appreciate y'all. That's my parting words. Anybody looking for me can find me at Boobshinary on IG, Facebook, Twitter, and also at the Boobiful Sexpert. I do have a website. All my links are in my bio. Um, and people love Shake It Tits Friday. So if you like tits, Fridays is it. Follow me.
Okay.
Say that again. Say that one more time for the people in the back.
No, it's Shake Your Tits Friday. So you have to stay tuned. Follow me. Stay tuned on a Friday.
Not the head
There-
down.
Right,
Not the
right.
head down. Now I'm put my head down.
he's looking up the link. That's what he's looking
Right.
up.
Man, I'm on
All
some
my
other shit.
schedule appointments, events, everything is in my bio.
That's
All
what's
right.
bad.
There you have it. Yeah, man. We gonna have to figure out a schedule and what I'm saying, get back on with our next guest. But yeah, I'm hoping we can make this a weekly thing and see what happens. I like the conversation we had and I'm looking forward to having more in the future. I think I shared too many stories, but it is what it is.
Nah, you just if you all you gotta do is hit the right subject for me, I'll get on fire real quick. But you ain't hit nothing that I could go all the way in on.
Oh, so you
Next
coming
time we
back
do
in?
one, let's run it back and do failed relationships. I'm epic at that. I got a book
Oh,
for you.
okay. All right.
Love it.
I'm gonna hit you up and see if we can get you on the next episode.
It's a fact.
All right, yeah,
Definitely.
man. I am Big T, man. I'm the host of the I Can't Make This Up podcast, co-host of Cocktails with Jen and Big T. Also co-host on the show Something for the Weekend, international show where we connect the UK and the USA, and we talk about our differences in life. And I got a couple other things in the tank, so just look me up. I can't with a K make this up on Google Podcasts, IG, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. But yeah, this has been the pilot episode of Cocktails. I want to thank everybody for listening in, watching, and all that good stuff, man. Hope to see you next time. All right, peace.
Gang.